Yo, what's going on, peoples?
Cheers, wow.
Cheers.
Yo, what's going on?
How is everybody out there this Sunday?
Welcome to Black Love Experience Radio,
Afternoon.
guys. How's everybody doing out there? Hope everybody had a great weekend.
Yeah,
And
we
I hope
did.
that
Well, I didn't. I actually worked.
You're always working.
I'm always working, but I mean, I actually worked. I mean, I got off late yesterday, and I got to go back in early tonight. So it was a short weekend for me, but I'm making the best out of my situation. That's my motto. That's the motto for 2018. We got to make the best out of our situations. So.
Can we switch chairs?
Huh?
Can you put that chair over?
What's the matter?
I need a chair.
Here. Sure.
Sorry, guys. We're trying to rearrange this just a little something. Okay, all right. So now we back. So how is everybody doing? I hope everybody had, like I said, a great, amazing weekend. My weekend was kind of busy, as always.
Was short. Like I said, I was short. I got to go back in tonight early, so I got off late yesterday, and I got to go back in early, so my weekend was cut short. It's not really a weekend, it's a weekday.
Yes.
It's a weekend day. How about that?
The weekend go by so quick, it's crazy.
Yeah, already, but when you have it cut short like mine was, it's not even a weekend. So, you know, I make the best out of the situation though. So yeah, we got to.
It's all about
and then again, I'm getting that extra money. So
yeah, it's all about grinding.
You're getting extra money in the end, and that's what it's all about in the world of capitalism, is getting that extra dollar. You know what I mean? Just to keep things on the up and up, make ends meet.
Right.
You got to get the extra dollar. They make you work extra.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do. They make you work extra.
That's why, I just wanted to send a special shout out to all the people, all the business owners out there. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah. We have to find
so
a way.
important, and yes, and so many people is waking up and realizing that they have talent and whatever they put their mind to that they can do. So I just want to shout out to everybody that have their own business. I got a little story I want to share on that. I had hung out with my daughter earlier this week, and we went to it's another chair over there.
I know.
Sorry. We went to get her nails done. So she goes to a girl at her house, and the girl is only 22 years old, and she's very popular on Instagram. And this girl is making buku money doing nails at her home. She got a little room set up, like a little nail salon or whatever, and she got her chair, her desk, and you could have picked that up. So she got everything set up at her in her house, and she do like 5 or 6 people a day, and that's how she make her living. So shout out to everybody that's out there, whether it's you doing hair or nails or whatever you're doing, any kind of business, entrepreneurship. I wish you lots of prosperity and continued blessings.
Yeah, that's the new way. All economic indicators point towards entrepreneurship as the future for people. So you got to find it. And then, like I said, I quote the Dr. John Henry Clark a lot. And he says, you have to find something that you love to do and do it for your people.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it's up to us to support. That's the thing. We don't talk. I don't talk about it anymore, but me and my wife, we travel all over the tri-state trying to support. We try to support people that have, especially like minorities, because we have, we're struggling the most, let's be honest. So we try to go to minority businesses all over, and and try to find, especially if we know that their product is good. That's number one. It doesn't matter what color you are, your product has to be good. You know what I mean? For people to to patronize your business. So that's one of the things that we try to do. We try to go. We'll go places mostly a lot of restaurants, but we try to deal with clothing people that have clothing lines or whatever, man. We try to promote your business, man. And that's something that we have a platform here for. Like, if you have a business or whatever that you need promoted, we're here. So, that's what this is all about. So. Absolutely,
yes. And to touch back on that, so anybody that have a business that they want to promote, or anybody that want to come on and
promote your business. That's the thing. Come on and promote it. Let us know what you are about.
Let me know
and what your business is about.
We'll be able to.
That's why we started this. So go ahead.
Yeah, we'll be able to, connect you with, the resources to so your business can grow. So just let us know. We're open to people coming on, talk about their business. And also we just ask that you continue to support people that is in fact doing their own thing. Continue to have that support for them. That way we can grow. So but enough about that. Like I said, many blessings, continue blessings to people that do have their own business. I want to talk about
which one?
Cardi B's album.
I hated it.
I haven't heard it, but
I hated it. I mean, like I said, I don't like people who know me know I don't really care for that kind of music. I don't care for none of this stuff. I think that it's all it's all out there, and they only promote that kind of music on our radio stations for a reason. I don't want to go into detail about it, but I listened to it. I was on overtime this weekend, and I just saw so many people posting about it. So many people, prominent people, man. And then she's retweeting reposting what stars are posting about it. That's how you build a buzz. I get it, but I'm listening to the product, and I just couldn't get into it, man. It's just not me. And maybe it's because I'm spoiled by the music that I grew up on. I'm spoiled by the music that my parents grew up on. You know what I mean? This stuff it goes at a low vibration, man. I mean, it's just low. It's a low vibration. I can't compromise. I can't do what everybody else is doing, like just going and feeding into this shit, because it's just bullshit. It is. I mean, and I know. I guess people like. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe y'all like the beats to the music or whatever, man. But when I listen to it, I gave it a good run. I'm on the road a lot, so I have a lot of time on my hands to listen to music or whatever, social media, however. So when I listened to it, I just was like, I'm like, come on, man. And everybody's talking about how great it was, and I was like, and I wasn't even thinking about it. I was trying to ignore it. I was getting ready to change my profile pic to black in protest of it coming. I couldn't stand. I just can't stand her music. What is it? All I heard was Molly popping, and I mean that shit. That shit just it throws out a low frequency to our people, man. And I think if we don't demand more, they're going to keep doing it. I mean, it's obvious that you can't get, like, let's say another KRS One, Joey Badass. Let's say Joey Badass. I'm a big fan of Joey Badass. Joey Badass is 22 years old. He came out with a great album last year. I mean, it made everybody's top 10 list, but it got no radio play because it was talking about real shit. You know what I mean? It wasn't talking about popping mollies and stripping and screwing and sucking and all that other stuff that Cardi talks about. That stuff is low vibration, man. I mean, if you don't think that stuff is seeping into the minds of our kids, then you something's wrong with you. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So I mean, my thing is that I know everybody says, well, Little Kim and Foxy Brown did it, and like I said, Little Kim and Foxy Brown did it at a younger age, and we saw what it did. I mean, a lot of people. You know what I mean, we gotta demand better. I mean, from when that kind of stuff is being put out there, and I'm not perfect at all. I mean, we do our things. I'm drinking my Stella right now. You know what I mean? And I listen to gangster rap coming up, but I mean, even the stuff was even better. It's not an age thing. This isn't an age thing. People like to say, "Are you old?" No, it's not that I'm old. It's just that your music it sucks. There's a meme out like that says that, and we got to demand better. I mean, we can't just sit up and then the next thing you know, so these corporations, they put that out there, and the next thing you know, she has a reality. Next thing you know, they'll have a reality TV show. She just revealed on Saturday Night Live last night that she was pregnant, from what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, what I'm reading. So, I mean, so there's only going to be bigger from this. So I expect a reality show with her and Offset coming next. You know, and I look on her Instagram and I see her she taking back shots from him. You know what I mean? After all that stuff, you know what I mean? And you sit over here, and the next thing you know, I'm following this chick, and I don't even care for her, but I'm sitting over this mug and I'm following chick. That's how they really in. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna want to unfollow her. I gotta unfollow her, because that's being hypocritical. I'm sitting over here, I'm following her, just like I would listen to Fox News or watch Fox News. That's how I would do. I would watch it just to sit over here and get mad at what they say, knowing I'm going to disagree with what they say. But I would watch it anyway. It's crazy. You watch it anyway because You want, I don't know, for some instance, you want to get mad. Maybe that's what it is. So I listen to her music.
Some people.
Yeah, I listen to her music. Not. I mean, but I'm saying, that's the rationale I came up with. It was why else would I be watching something that I know that I'm not going to agree with? You know? So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Cardi. I mean, I know everybody is. Everybody's talking about. Rolling Stone called it one of the greatest albums of the century so far. I disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree with that. You know what I mean? So I think Rhapsody's album last year was like 20 times better than this album, and it had a lot more to say, a lot more real shit that I can gravitate to. So but that's just me. I know I'm not the popular. I don't think the popular way. You know, but we got to do better. I mean, until we start demanding it, it's going to stay like this. You know what I mean? I saw Black China. She got a damn stroller, a big time stroller company gave her an endorsement deal. They look at these people off of their views on. I mean, their friends and followers on social media. Now that's how these advertisers are coming in. So that's why. So the lower you go, the higher your followers are going to be. You know what I mean? That's the trend now. The lower you go, the higher. So this girl, you know what I mean? What's her name? Black China. And then people get mad and say that you're hating. No, I'm not hating. I'm like, she doesn't deserve all that. She don't. You know what I mean? They can go out and find better people to represent these brands than these cats. And then they sit over here, and so these kids see it and they think it's okay, and they think that that's the way to go. And that's how society is just going downhill. You know, we gotta vibrate higher. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we gotta be perfect. Like I said, I'm not perfect. None of us are. But we have to vibrate a little bit higher than what we are. If we want better, we gotta expect better. You know what I mean? We gotta promote better. You know? And we sit over here and we talk about, you know what I mean, why things aren't the way they are, and then you look at these people that they put up in our, you know what I mean, and they ask us to celebrate them, and for what? What did they do? What did they do? Kim Kardashian. What did she do? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, the Cardi B album, like I said, I don't really care for it. Some people like it. You know what I mean? I would love to hear what you guys think about it. You know what I mean? I know it's like one of the biggest albums of the year. They've been talking about it. They've been waiting on it. You know what I mean? These radio stations are playing her music 24/7 all weekend. So I would love to hear what you guys got to say about it. You know what I mean? Am I a hater? Call me a hater if I'm a hater.
So that's his opinion on Cardi B. I haven't heard it, so
yeah, it's garbage.
I don't even watch TV, so I know I'm not gonna be able to listen to it. I'm always doing something. So
it's garbage.
But I'm not gonna listen to it anyway. I wanted to talk about also Martin Luther King. 50th.
Yeah, we just celebrated his 50th.
Yes.
Anniversary of his assassination, and
I saw some clippings of they had a couple things going on outside of Lorraine Motel in Memphis.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a big. I mean, I was, like I said, I've been working a lot this week, so I came home and it was like every channel you could look on, there was a documentary. CNN, BET, I mean, everybody had a documentary on it. Yeah, I mean, rightfully so, man. I believe the demand. You cannot stop. I mean, we can praise Biggie every day. We better be able to praise Martin. We can't get tired of praising Martin Luther King. Yeah, I mean, so I mean, wait for what he did. Like I said, you know what I mean. And I have a petition that I put online. I was like,
for Timothy Cunningham.
No. This was for J. Edgar Hoover.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't believe that a building, because you see, when we see the evidence that they released that shows that these guys were targets, like they just grouped Martin Luther King in with the black nationalist movements of that day, because the black nationalist movements, the Malcolm X's of that day, you know what I mean, they already had got rid of Malcolm. So when he died, he became a martyr, and it produced more black nationalists. Because, you know what I mean, people took up the fight back then. So and they started calling Martin Luther King Uncle Tom. This is why I really respect the man, because he stayed
He stood his ground.
He stood his ground.
He needed to do. He
was
didn't care
getting
what people
called.
said, and that's what we need to start realizing and focusing on.
He was getting called. He was being called an Uncle Tom by his own people, and that's not. I mean, and to that day, a lot of people still to this day. I saw when Martin Luther King's birthday celebration. I mean, something that we fought for, man. I saw some people on social media, man. They were calling him Benedict Arnold, saying "fuck him."
Yeah, people gonna talk.
Yeah, you know I mean, and they're saying because they say that his integration. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead. You do.
They said his integration. They blame integration on the reason why we haven't progressed. They said that it was before integration. Like segregation was when we owned that was the only time that we really owned our own businesses and supported our own business. And then when integration came in, that's how we were infiltrated by other groups, other demographics of people, and they began to make money off of us. So that was the main thing. You know what I mean? We had a lot of black-owned banks, a lot of black-owned businesses, a lot of black-owned buses, everything. We would run if you look at what they call Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, you'll see that we had a lot of what you call it? There's people hitting me on the phone. We'll see. We had a lot of prosperity when we were separate. So there's this movement now where things were things were better when they see now that things were better. Even King, I think, when he woke up right before he died, he started seeing that the integration. I think I might have integrated my people into a burning house. I think if I'm not mistaken on that quote. So I think he knew what he had got into after the fact that he had did it. You know what I mean? Because since then we have black business ownership has gone down. You know what I mean? So this is a way of right now. What we're doing now is we're trying to bring that renaissance back where we start buying and supporting our own. And like I said, me and my wife, we do that. We go out and we publicly, a lot of times we try to promote it to other businesses through our pages or whatever. You know what I mean? It's good. I think that's using the platform in a good way to try to promote other businesses. And there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people won't do it. I don't know why. You know what I mean? But I mean, if you feel as though we have the page up for that reason, the Black Love Experience page or whatever. If you feel like you have a business that you want to promote on that business, I mean on that page, then go, by all means, don't hesitate to do it. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's about. And that's what this show is about. I mean, trying to promote each other and trying to make better for people, man.
Yeah, you know, so again, what I was trying to say earlier is those that, whatever you're doing, stand your ground. Don't worry about what people saying. People are going to talk. They're going to talk negative. They're going to talk positive. But if that's something you believe in, you keep going. Don't let nobody talk you out of anything.
Yeah.
Anything, because I'm telling you, you have negativity around you all day long.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to not accept it in your life. Yeah. Anything that you accept in your mind, you're going to live that. So if you don't accept it, and let them talk, just ignore it. You know what I mean? You know what you got to do. So you just stay positive and do what you need to do and focus on what you need to do. So
yeah, watching the documentaries on King, man, I saw how you could tell he was just tired, and he knew what was coming. And I mean, a lot of people don't like to put these comparisons, but I mean, like I'm saying, he was like a black. J. Edgar Hoover labeled him a black messiah, and we have to stop. We have to prevent a black messiah from taking over and taking advantage. And then, but he tried to group him into with the black nationalists of that time, like the Malcolm X, when he was the exact opposite. And I think it scared him, and I think that he tried to disrupt everything that happened during the civil rights movement. So I have a petition online that's to take his name off the federal building of investigations in D.C. There's no reason that a man that has of his background and his hatred for a group of people to have that. It's a disrespect to the memory of all those who fought to make this country better than what it was. So, I mean, the petition's there. If you agree, I mean, all I'm asking, you really don't even have to sign. You just have to put just hit the button, and there it is. And hopefully, we can get more people signed up for that, because it's real. It's real. We don't need to have we want to pull down statues. We need to stop. We need to start taking down the names these buildings, of these, you know what I mean, these oppressors, man. People that didn't want to see our progression, you know what I mean. And this isn't a race thing. This is a regular evil thing. So you know what I mean. So we saw the evilness in those released publications that came out, that were unveiled, released from the COINTELPRO, where he was going after King, and then a month later he ends up assassinated.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, once he started talking wealth, then it was like, yeah, we gotta get rid of this dude.
Yeah, he started talking about wealth. He started talking about reparations.
Absolutely.
And this is stuff.
And that's when they really started plotting. They was already plotting, but once he started talking about sharing his, talking about wealth, it was a wrap. He had to get out of there. And
I listened to like firsthand accounts of the people that were there, and they were like, J. Edgar Hoover hated King. You know what I mean? He hated anybody that had anything to do with the progression, unification of our people. And I really don't believe that a man should, with that kind of background and that kind of hatred, should have his name on a building. So I mean, it makes sense. I mean, that's all.
So where can they find a petition at?
The petition's on our pages. I mean, we'll post it again. I'll reshare it again.
So
you
can please, guys, let's all be on the same page and sign this petition. We got to start somewhere. So
yeah,
you guys want to start with that, and
it's
and
a
then watch change.
To the members.
Because once you start seeing change, then you're gonna, you'll be more involved in stuff that you want. Your environment to change, stuff that you want around you to change. You'll be more involved in it once you see it. I noticed that people have to see, they have their visual. People are more visual than anything, so it starts with you. So check Darren's page out. The petition.
I got you tagged. It's in yours. I will share it again after the thing.
Check his page out, sign the petition. That'd be really good.
To take his name off.
Yes, absolutely.
Out of respect for King.
Yeah, absolutely.
As after seeing that, like I said, after seeing a whole day of that, and we saw the mutual antagonist of the movement was J. Edgar Hoover. His name is, so, and we have the proof of it. So why would they name it? And then that's like a smack in the face, I think. So,
right.
That's something to think about. So
yeah.
All right.
So I had mentioned Timothy Cunningham. Just want to give you a little background of him. 35. Scientist, graduated from Harvard and Morehouse. He worked at the Center for Disease Control, and allegedly he was a whistleblower. He found out that
flu vaccines. He was getting ready to come out with something on flu vaccines, and now they're trying to discredit what he was saying. And this man was 35 years old, in the prime of his life, and he didn't have anything. I mean, he had no signs of depression or suicide. He left
psychiatric history.
They said he left his job and he wasn't feeling good, and he ends up in a river, and nobody knows how. They don't find nothing else on him. They just said that he ended up in the river. You know what I mean? Here's a man, the prime of his life, and
he was the 86th holistic doctor that was found that became mysteriously missing.
Yeah.
So
now they're saying there's no foul play, but here's a guy who's 35. You know what I mean? Highly educated. They said he could swim like a fish.
Health was impeccable.
They said he could swim like a fish. Too. So he just ends up in a river drowned, and nobody knows what or how. And
right after the fact
that this was it was alleged that he was coming out with something concerning the flu shots. So, something derogatory finding in the vaccine. The vaccine for flu vaccine. Shots. Yeah.
So this just goes to show. I don't know if you guys get flu shots or you guys inject that stuff in your system. I don't get any. I have never had a flu shot, and I never will get one. And I've talked to like nurses and stuff like that, and they'll say, well, we need it for our job. Da, 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 da. You don't need anything. Don't let these people talk you into getting anything. You tell them it's against my religion. I'm not doing it, or whatever you need to do. Tell them, stand your ground. Because if you don't stand your ground, again, they're going to make you get the flu shot. And then here you go, allowing them to control you instead of you controlling yourself. So I don't care. If I got a job that tell me that I got to get the flu shot, then you're going to have to write me up or fire me and do what you need to do. And guess what? I'm going to go get an attorney and I'm going to sue your ass.
Yeah.
So don't let nobody talk you out of or into doing anything. And I don't, like I said, I don't believe in that stuff. You don't know what's going in your system. You just getting these injections, and you don't know what they putting in you.
Yeah.
So
also now I think I read where they have this virus or out that's is what you call it to antibiotics. It's how do you say when the antibiotics won't work to it? It's not. It's
not the antibiotic is not compatible.
Yeah,
It's not compatible for nothing. They're not working.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, they said it's like 50%. It has a 50% mortality rate. They found it. It's not out yet, but who knows with these guys?
Right.
But they're saying that this bacteria is you know what I mean antibiotics can't. You know what I mean, they're no good. They're not.
The
they don't work.
potency of it is not high enough to eliminate whatever you're going through. And that's just like people getting sick now. Look how long people hold sicknesses. They be holding them for months.
Because they overprescribe antibiotics, and now when you do that, you create a superbug. And and you don't want to sound scary about it, but I mean, it is what it is. When you keep overprescribing antibiotics, just like this heroin thing, like when you keep prescribing pain pills, that created the heroin situation that we have now. I mean, it's just this is no brainer.
Yeah,
this is no brainer.
You're just putting all that stuff. Don't get it. It don't even work. Don't even get
the
flu shot.
They introduced it to you legally as a prescription medication, and then they cut off the access to it. You know what I mean? And they raise the price of it. So then they make you go into the street and get it for cheaper. I mean, this is a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. So we created our own shit. You know what I mean? We created our own thing, man. You know what I mean? And with the antibiotics, with these viruses that are non-resistant to antibiotics, you know what I mean? It comes from over prescribing antibiotics for certain situations that could probably be cured with something else.
Just eating healthy.
Yeah. That's your biggest thing.
Just eating healthy. Yeah. That's all you got to do. Eat healthy. Watch what you eat. Don't stop consuming so much junk and grease and all that stuff. Just eat healthy.
When you eat
water.
When you eat better, you feel better too.
And you know what? I've never met anybody that hasn't don't drink water. I met a couple people that said, "No, I don't drink water." Yeah. How do you not drink water? Like, I know, like, juice and soda and all that stuff is
you have
liquid,
to.
But
especially when you get, and then that's people who won't. You go somewhere where you go in middle of July and all you got is water. You gonna drink that water?
Oh yeah, if it's the only thing that you have. But if they have a choice to drink water or juice, they'll drink the juice. Yeah, don't just start eating healthy, and all those diseases that we come encounter with, I guarantee you'll feel a lot better, and you'll see a change in it. Whatever you're going through. So just eat healthy. It's all about eating healthy. It's all about eating healthy. Staying away from that. Because, like I said, what better way for us to be attacked is through our food. We got to eat to live. So
well, that's the way they've been doing it.
Through our food, through the pills we take, through the medication, vaccines, all that stuff. Anything that you're consuming.
Another thing, too, they're restricting access to our water supply now.
Yeah, I read that they had, they found traces of plastic in Himalaya salt.
Yeah, well, they said that was in. They said that they had plastic in the too from the Stella, the beer. But the Himalaya salt, like I said, I mean, stuff like that is going to probably come out because they don't want you to eat. They
don't want you to eat healthy. They rather for you to continue to eat unhealthy.
Like with the water,
it kills you slowly. So even if you just try to eat healthy a couple of days a week until your body start feeling good, then maybe you'll convert completely. So
just like the water too. The water, I think, like I said, with this water, with everything that's going on in Flint's not the only place where there is where the water supply isn't up to the standards of clean standards that they are supposed to. You know what I mean, that's just one. That one gets highly publicized because it's still going on 4 years later. But there's other places in this country where the water supply is bad, and I think that they're restricting it instead of trying to rectify the problem from, the infrastructure. They're selling us bottled water. They would rather go and extract the water from somewhere and bring it to us and sell it to us that way. You know what I mean? Instead of going and trying to rectify the problem and fixing the pipelines, fixing the infrastructures, and fixing the lines. The rusty, because they blame it on the rusty pipes and stuff.
Right.
So rather than go ahead and redo that, because I think that would be the cheapest way. For us. But it's cheaper for them to restrict it and to give us the water and to sell us the water and bottled water. And the more you see these reports about this water being so bad, like I see that brown water. You always see the images of the water when they report on Flint. I'm not drinking that water, and I'm not drinking my water. I'm not drinking no water out of a spigot once I see that. See, that's how they play with your mind. So now you're forced to go and get their water.
Right.
You know what I mean? Instead of them working on doing it so that we have free, safe, clean drinking water, they rather sell it to us in a bottle.
Right.
And it's just, I don't know. I think that's another scam.
Yeah. So just be mindful, guys. You know, your health is more important than, you know, do your own research.
Yeah.
You know, do your own research. Stop following everybody. Do your own research. You know, just try it out. You know, try it out. With that being said, we are vegans. We've been vegans for quite a while now. We have our own vegan up and coming restaurant, catering business called Vegans Are Us. So we do catering. We cater any event, birthday parties, weddings, family reunions, you name it, we cater it. I also do vegan meal prepping. So if you guys want to try it out, you can hit me up in my inbox. I'll be able to help you with that. And you can just try it out. You know, I want the feedback. You know, try it out. Try to do vegan food for 2 weeks and see how you feel.
Yeah, we'll also have a tasting.
I can prep it, you know, for you. And I'll deliver it to you. You'll have it for the week, whatever. And then I'll give you the other portion of it for the following week, and we'll go from there, you know, and just see how you feel. You know, I guarantee you'll feel good. Also, we do have another up-and-coming vegan meal tasting dinner in May. I will give you that date next week because I'm actually going to figure out when we're going to have it in May. Are we going to have it here?
I don't know. We want to give it enough time for people.
Yes, we'll let you know the location because we're not sure if we're going to have it here or we're going to have it closer to Philly because I have a lot of Philly clientele as well. So I want to be able to, you know, have it
where everybody can get to where we're having it at.
Absolutely. So hit me up. You know, my inbox is always open. I might not get right back to you because, you know, like I said, I have to answer everybody, but my inbox is always open. And also on Thursdays, I do like vegan dishes. I'll cook a little meal for those that's trying to learn how to cook and want to do different recipes and try them out. I put the recipe ingredients on my page as well as showing you all the products and stuff. So it's all about, you know, converting one person at a time. That's what we're about. So hit us up again, like if you need us to sponsor you. If you have a business and you want us to sponsor you, or if you want to come on a radio show, like we stated earlier, we're open to all that. We're open to nothing but positive energy, and we want to see other people grow and prosper as well. So that's that. I want to also hit on. Okay, so you guys know our Instagram and Facebook pages. So we're on Instagram as well. So hit us up on Instagram.
The
Backflow Experience page on Instagram.
Instagram, that's where she's trying to get. We're trying to get people onto that.
Absolutely. So yeah, give us your feedback, you know, and like I said, if you guys are trying to, you know, you guys try any recipes, give me your feedback. Let me know how you like it.
Yeah, you do it every Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Yeah, she does a vegan.
I don't have a set time, but I do let you know ahead of time when I do go on because on Thursdays sometimes I stay late at work, sometimes I get off early, so it depends.
It's between 7 and 9 usually.
Yeah, between 7 and 9 at night. I usually go on, so.
Yeah. So and then, like I said, we did. I recorded 35 seconds of her making vegan mac and cheese this week, and it's like, what is it now? Like 30 plus thousand views, and I was just amazed at the 35.
He was actually in the shower, and I was like, "Come in the kitchen real quick."
I was like, "What do you want me? What do you want?" She said, "Just record me doing this." You know what I mean? It's just you're trying to show people a different way. You know what I mean? That's what she's trying to do, and I'm sitting over there. I'm like, "All right," and I just recorded it, man. I put it up there. I was actually in the bed, and I reluctantly got up, but I taped it. I looked the next day. I was like, "Damn, you got 7,000 views from this 35 seconds," and then it just kept growing, man. It's like, wow.
And that's the thing. Like I said, people.
Yeah, everybody asking for the recipe, and just brings more.
I posted the recipe on like 50 pages, like people just asking me for the recipe and stuff like that. So, Yeah, shout out to everybody that's just trying to convert, you know, and just eat healthy, you know. Continue to stick to it. Consistency is the key. You definitely will feel better. So I'm a living witness. I'm a walking witness. So with that being said, so we got what is coming up? Something is coming up.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to think something else is coming up besides the vegan tasting.
Oh, they're having the festival in Atlantic City.
Yes, they having a.
What date is that on? I mean, this one. They're saying this one's going to be huge. People from all over the country, because you know, you got a lot of people say that California veganism is the best. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Then you got a lot of people say that people in Miami make it the best. We haven't been to California and ate their vegan stuff, but we've been to Miami and their vegan food is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's in Atlantic City. I think it's
going to be in Atlantic City. So like again, if you guys are just trying to convert and eat healthy, try it out. They got different food trucks. We're going to be out there.
It's July 14th, 2018.
July 14th, 2018.
Food festival ticket sale, July 14th.
Yes.
And this is supposed to be like I don't know if it's I think it's
the
one
first
of the biggest. I think it's the first one that they've had here.
I think they had another.
They had one.
I think they had one last year.
Well, if it's not the first, it's the second one. But they said it was so huge.
Yeah.
And there were so many different types. You know, what I mean, a lot of people like we get comments. A lot of people don't like to do the soy or the.
Yeah, soy messes with me.
I mean, the thing is that there's different soys. You know, what I mean, tofu is soy. You know,
it's different. It's different grades of it. So
yeah, so some people they use plants. They're coming up with so many people they're coming up with so many different ways of making some veganizing things like seafood and stuff. They're using I forget. I just seen something on here. They use
mushrooms.
Yeah, they use mushrooms for burgers and stuff. But I mean, they're using
for the seafood to make
for shrimp.
For
shrimp, they use white yams. I mean, it's different things that you can use to besides soy. But I mean, that's where it gets costly. That's where the cost comes in, you know. So I mean,
but you can make a dish for cheap. I mean, you can make it, and then you can eat off of it for a few days. So
yeah, you don't have to use the mock meats if you don't want to. But I mean, I think that I like them because it's protein. That's a lot of protein that's in them.
You get your protein in from the plant-based protein and also vegetables and stuff. So you can definitely get your protein in.
But I don't recommend soy all the time.
No, I don't recommend soy at all. But
not all the time.
It is what it is. Everybody do their own thing. So, but try it. In any event, just try it. And I think once people realize that, if they can at least taste some kind of dish to like they're used to tasting, like a macaroni and cheese or a fried chicken, stuff that they really like. If they can taste something that have that same flavor and that texture, they'll be good. So then that's where I come in at when I prepare my foods. I make it how I used to eat it when it wasn't healthy.
But with herbs.
So I'm a cheese person, so I still haven't. Now I just recently found a good cheese that satisfied me being vegan, because I do not like diet cheese. I can't stand diet cheese. It has an aftertaste that's out of this world, so I don't like it. So a lot of people that do convert to veganism, they have problems with the cheese.
Yeah.
So I found some cheese that actually makes a macaroni and cheese taste good. So that's what I posted on my page. So if you guys want that recipe, go on my page and look at it, and then share it. Let me know
also,
how you
use. A lot of people think that it's Ripple plant-based milk that you use.
It's Ripple.
That's not even a nut. That's not a milk made from nuts. That's a nut made from pea protein. So it's actually even more nutritious.
It's for people that got like nut allergies and stuff like that.
To nuts and stuff.
And it's good.
I'm an almond milk guy myself, but that Ripple milk is good. And it's made from pea protein. Just like a lot of the plant-based stuff is coming from peas now, because they know a lot of people have nut issues.
Yes.
Allergic to nuts. So
yes.
As you're starting to see that it's growing, and as the demand grows, you're gonna start seeing more and more people come into it, or investors. There's a lot of tech startups. I've been reading a lot on it, and you're starting to see a lot. You're gonna start to see a lot more products coming out from a lot of startup brands. You know what I mean? Impossible Foods. What is it? Beyond Meat.
Yes, Beyond Meat.
Beyond Meat. They're starting to come.
I would love to go to that place and just get a burger. I would travel and that's the thing. Like when your food is good, like it's word of mouth. You know, people's gonna spread it. You know, word of mouth. Like if your food is good, you will travel to get it.
Yeah,
I mean, I would go after this. After the show, I would go to New York and get me a burger from that spot in New York.
It's next level burger. There's only 4. You said there was only 4.
It's only 4 of them. California.
It's
One's in California. One's in Brooklyn.
I mean, these burgers taste, if not as good, better than regular burgers. That's how good they are.
They are good. They have a sausage burger. They got a regular burger. They have chili and cheese hot dogs. Like
$10,
and it's all vegan. It's plant-based vegan.
Plant-based, all plant-based, and it's
so
$10 for the hamburger. And I mean, and those
and they're all baked. They all come with bacon on it. We get excited. See how excited we're getting?
Yeah.
It comes with bacon on it. Oh my God! It's like I've never had a burger like that. I was just like in heaven. I was like, oh my God, this is so good. So.
It's a burger.
They're definitely going to be growing. I know they're going to be growing.
Oh yeah, you're going to see them.
The food is good.
Because these were at already. They're at Whole Foods.
Yeah,
it was at a Whole Foods
station in Whole Foods. So
yeah,
it's like
so
a little
you're going to see Whole
Foods
probably has a contract with them. So you're going to probably see them starting to. They'll probably start implementing them into the newer ones that they build because I think Whole Foods ain't going to do nothing but grow.
Yeah,
we need one down here bad.
Yeah,
we always going to Cherry Hill.
Yeah,
I mean Marlton actually, but I mean we need one down here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, it would be nice to have one in this
let me
area.
tell you, look for that place, Next Level. I know they're going to grow because their food is amazing. So, and like I said, once your food is good, it's word of mouth.
Yeah.
So, and that's how I get a lot of my clientele from people that tell other people.
Sells itself.
So people tell other people.
A good product sells itself.
Every time we have a vegan tasting, we always attract more people. And more people and more people, and people tell other people. So that's how I also get my events that I cater. So from just word of mouth, you know, people just. But don't be afraid to try it. That's the thing. People are afraid to try it.
Yeah.
But they'll try. If you put a vegan burger in front of them and then put a Whopper, which one do you think they'll eat first? They'll eat the Whopper because they're familiar. Well, they're familiar with.
If they eat meat, yeah.
So, because they're familiar with the way it tastes. So, just step outside the box and try something different. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, we wanted to get my cousins is down in town. Shout out to them. Diamond Dialect, radio, record station, studio, entrepreneur, owner, business person. Shout out to Terrell and Trap, they're down here.
Yeah, we had a good time with them yesterday.
Yeah, they came over and visited us yesterday. We didn't get a chance. We got invited to a lot of events. Sorry, guys, that we didn't make it.
I was tired. We were tired.
Yeah, we had company over, you know, family. We don't get to see them much. So I know I apologize to all the engagements that we missed last night.
Great energy, though. Everything was authentic. You can feel it.
It was really nice to see them, as always. Yeah. And they said they were going to try to make it to the studio today, but they had to go down Atlantic City and do their thing. So hopefully we'll have them on the show again, you know, one day when they come down again. So
we good.
Yeah, so but shout out to them for doing their thing. Definitely check out their page, Diamond Dialect. Check out their page.
Yeah,
they
Diamond Dialect.
They have clothing.
They have a studio in Virginia.
In Virginia.
We'll get them in here because I seen they had Sean Price and other people that have been in that studio that they have. So. A couple other people, rappers, local people from that area. You know, Timberland and Pharrell. All of those producers are from that area. So, you know, I mean, there's a lot of talent down. Missy Misdemeanor Elliott. It's a abundance of talent down there in that area of Virginia. So, you know what I mean. And they worked with a few people, but we'll have them on eventually.
Absolutely, yeah, they're doing it.
Maybe we go down there during the Virginia Beach this summer and do a live show there.
Yeah. Because we're gonna be moving all over. Sorry guys, we apologize that we didn't come on last weekend. We figured it was Easter. Everyone was going to be with their family and stuff like that. So we kind of like respected everybody that's celebrating with their family and stuff. So. And we're gonna miss here and there, but we're gonna try to if we can bring it on the road with us. If we do, because we travel a lot, so when we're on vacation, we may just have to hit you up from wherever we at, and it'll be different because we're trying to figure out how we can stream from the radio station. to you guys that's listening out there.
Stream from away from the radio station through to
Away.
Nation Radio.
Yeah, so we're still working on that. We apologize. We still do go on when we do go out of town, so you guys can find us on YouTube.
We'll be able to do it. We just have
you
to.
can find us on YouTube or our Facebook.
Like I said, this is a
because this is uploaded to YouTube as well. So just find us on there. And if any topics you guys want to talk about, we're going to start getting into some relationship stuff and, all that stuff. So we're going to start talking about, that as well. Got a lot of people that hit us up about that. So we would definitely want to talk about that stuff. But yeah, we just, We're
going to talk about energy today, right?
No, we're going to wait. I want to have somebody in here that actually knows about the energy stuff,
You don't want to talk about that?
Yeah, we're going to save that for. We're going to have some guests in here that's on that same level so that they can be able to really elaborate on it.
I see a lot of people. I see a lot of people now when they're through their posts on social media. They're talking about chakras and energy and the universe. I like that talk. You know what I mean? Because you think they're looking. You could tell that a lot of people are evolving from that.
Well, it's one thing to like it, but if you don't believe it and if you're not practicing it's not going to do anything.
It's good to see.
If you're not practicing it doesn't mean anything.
To me, it shows an untrapped mind.
You gotta practice.
But the thing is you have to free yourself first before you can even get to that point.
You gotta practice. You have to free yourself. You gotta. And that's the thing. People don't realize that people just they look at themselves as they gotta let go, step outside the box and give. Listen. Number one is listening. The key is listening. A lot of people don't listen. They just want to, do their own thing, and they don't care what nobody else is saying. So you just, listening and just finding out who you are, writing down your flaws, and everything that you do, and trying to change them. Yeah. Because once you change those negative entities within yourself, you'll be able to let out positive energy. As long as you have that negativity in yourself,
you have to be willing to.
That's what you're going to feed off of. Negative everything.
That works in relationships too. So you have to. Another thing with relationships is you have to compromise because nobody's perfect. You're not gonna get that. There is none. So you can get that out of your mind. People try to find. You're gonna find somebody that might be what you want physically, but they're not there mentally. And vice versa, or any other way around. No partner is perfect, and the perfect partner is not real, So
yeah, nobody's perfect. But it's about respect.
It's about respect. It's about compromise, and it's about what you can get through and what you can get through. If you can get through things, me and my wife been together 22 years.
The key word is listening, though.
And everybody knows we've been through our things, man. But nothing to the point where we were like, to the point where it would disrupt us, and we're still together. So, you would like to think that makes you stronger. I don't know if that works for everybody, but a lot of people give up easy, And I think that when you work through things, when you see what you start holding yourself accountable for some of the things that caused with the conflicts. And that's how and that's how you come to a compromise. Look, well, I can change this. Or I can stop this, or maybe I'm over expecting this, or it's just we're different, and you got to compromise, man. And when you meet that compromise, that's what you want.
Right, absolutely. So it's all about and the first thing, like Darren was touching on, you got to change yourself. If you can't change yourself.
The circle around you.
And shout, I want everybody. I'm in a process of writing a book, and I just want you guys, when it's done, and it's not quite done yet, but I'm getting there. I want you guys to please support it. It's entitled "It Wasn't About Me." It wasn't about me. So and this book is all about me. But the title was "It Wasn't About Me." But it's deep. It's a deep book. People don't know what I've been through. And I just want to share my story to people out there. And I know and hope and pray that it's going to inspire anybody that's going through any kind of negativity and how they can just change their life and turn it around. So look out for it. Like I said, I'm in the process. I'm still writing it. I just wanted to give you guys a shout out because so that you can prepare yourself to purchase it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, jack of all trades, my wife is.
Yeah, I have a book sign. I will have a book signing and all that stuff. So at the book signing, I will introduce y'all with some vegan food as well. So I got a lot of stuff popping off. So I just wanted to let you guys know that you can overcome anything. Stay positive. Always stay positive, no matter what. You always got. As soon as you wake up, you put that armor on, that protection, that guard, because people gonna come at you as soon as you get to your front door. You know, so you just have to be willing to just fight that off and just keep it moving. You know, just keep it moving.
Not me. I try to stay away from it. I find that if I got to be around people, that I got to be around stuff.
No.
If I got to be around stuff,
I'm
missing your point.
Yes.
What is your point?
My thing is, I said, when you get to your door, it's going to be bad energy, boom, to attacking you as soon as you go outside. Yeah. You don't have to be around these people. Just you being outside is going to, somebody negative is always out there lurking. Yeah. So just always keep your guard up. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying.
Sometimes you got it, but sometimes you have to deal with those people. You can't, you have no choice. You might work with them.
Exactly. That's why you put the protection. That's why you wake up and you put that armor on. Okay, I'm going to deal with these people, but guess what? Mentally, I know how to deal with these people. So I'm going to let them do whatever they need to do. Mentally, I know what I'm doing. So you got to protect your,
I stay away from them.
Your mind.
I just stay away from them. Unless if I have to come in contact with them, I'll give them the utmost respect. Yeah, I mean, I respect them as much as they respect me, but I will purposely stay away from people.
You want to stay away from negative energy.
I mean,
I'm not saying that. I'm saying sometimes you have no choice to be around them. But when you are around them, keep that protection up.
They will screw up a wet dream, baby. I'm telling you. I mean, and that's the thing. You can
sit
over and you can try to play positive, but when people just come at you so negatively, you just gotta stay. You gotta refrain from it. Try as best you can.
People can come at me negative all day long. Guess what I do?
Kill them with kindness.
I pray for them. They need prayer. I pray for them. People gonna come at you all day negative. You know what? You pray for them. They got obviously they got issues.
I'd rather just cut it off.
They got issues, so you just pray for them. You just pray whatever they're dealing with right now.
And not deal with them unless I have
to. Help them overcome it, whatever they're going through. That's my attitude towards people that's negative. I don't pay it no mind. I don't even feed it into my energy because
a lot of that stuff gets
negativity
contagious.
Is not even
a lot
of
it
my
gets
energy.
Contagious too.
I don't feed into it.
You feed into it, and you know what I mean, and then ramifications from that, you know what I mean, lead to turmoil, and it's better to just stay away from it. You know what I mean, and I found that it's better for me to just leave it alone, and I'm good. I'm good by myself. I'm good by myself. I don't need to be around people. I mean, that's maybe one of my things that I'm okay being by myself. I've never been like I had to be around somebody.
Oh, you should be.
I've never been
by
like
yourself, so you shouldn't.
I can function fine by myself, or as long as I'm with my baby and my family. You know what I mean? Like I have to have if my family chooses to not be around me, then I mean I have to. That's something that I have to be. I'm gonna love you when I see you. You know what I mean? Or the same, or vice versa. If I have an energy, or if my energy is not what you like to be around, I'm not going to hold that against you.
You shouldn't.
I used to sit up and I used to be like, damn, well, why is it that things aren't like, you know what I mean? Or if with whoever, friends or whatever, man, like why is it that I always go to their house and they never come to my house or whatever?
That's something that you got to change within yourself, though.
No.
You don't question that. They don't come over, oh well.
No, but I'm saying, you're constantly going over somebody's house and they never like try to.
That's because you want to be over there. That's all that is.
I mean, and that's not so much that. I'm just using that as an example of something. But my thing is that you're sitting over here and you're constantly doing something, or you're constantly the one driving the car, picking somebody up, and they never coming to pick you up.
But I mean, that's because you want to do that. If you're constantly doing it, that's something that you're doing.
I understand, but eventually you have to understand that.
So now you're questioning yourself. Like, why am I doing this?
That's why I said instead of doing that, I would rather just stay to myself. You know what I mean? Instead of going and overexerting myself trying to be with people.
So
I would rather stay to myself.
When you questioned yourself, why am I doing this? You answered yourself, and now you're doing it. So that's good. Yeah. That's stuff that you got to deal with within yourself, though.
No, it's not. No, it's stuff that I choose not to deal with from other people. That's the way I look at it.
But you have to start with yourself first.
It was never, because when you start looking at yourself, you start thinking that maybe, it was something about you. And you know that and you over question yourself, like
it was something about you because you're questioning yourself.
That's the thing. You start questioning yourself, and you find that there's nothing. Well, what is it? I mean, if it was something that you needed, if it's something that, and when you start doing that, if you think that you have to change, that's where you have a problem. because then you're changing yourself to fit in with somebody, and you can't do that. That's my point. So I don't look at that like you saying. You look at it. That's something you gotta look at. You saying. I just cut it off. You know what I mean? If it's something, sometimes people have different energies. They might be good people. They just don't mix together.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So my thing is that I'm not going to compromise who I am to fit in with that person. I'm sorry.
You shouldn't.
And like I said, it used to be a point. It was a point where I would be like, well, what is it? What is it that, you know what I mean?
So it was a point where you was doing that.
You were questioning, like, I was questioning, like, what is it that I'm doing to where this is taking place? And I just said, you know what? I know I'm not doing anything that where this should take place. So how about I just separate myself from
That's great.
Yeah. And then when you come,
found
when
that,
they decide
you found that issue within yourself, and you eliminated it.
Yeah.
We all have issues within ourselves, and you eliminated that. So that's great.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's the thing I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Changing your surroundings and being around positive energy, you know.
Some things are out of your control, man. You just gotta go with the flow. And stop and don't overthink it. You just go with the flow and you go how. That's how life is, man. You know what I mean? And it's just
life is what you make it.
You can't look back. You can't continue to look back on things and wonder why. You just got to look forward. And I'm still learning that. I'm a work in progress with that. I'm a guy who can come back and I'll look back on stuff that happened back when I was, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean, in my 20s, like, you know what I mean, 15, 20 years ago and stuff, and be like, damn, you know what I mean, and you can't do that.
And then when you do that, when you look back 20 years later at whatever you were doing, and you invite that in your energy, how do it make you feel? Is it good things? Is it the negative things?
A lot of it is teaching.
How does it make you feel, though?
I've learned a lot from. No, you're
not answering my question. I said, how does it make you feel when you invite stuff 20 years ago back into your life, whatever it may be? It may be.
The thing is that if it was a good memory, that's good.
That's what I'm saying.
But a lot of the stuff that I cling on to is a lot of stuff is a lot of the stuff that where you were.
Was it all? Do you focus more on negative stuff or positive stuff?
A lot of the negative.
Okay, why? Why are you inviting that negative energy and back into your system?
But you know what, too? By me doing that, it keeps me from facing it in the future.
No, but so you should have already learned. If it happened 20 years ago, obviously, you're 20 years later.
But I'm saying, when you're interacting with other people, new people that you come in contact with every day.
But that's the thing. That's the thing, guys. You guys gotta stop inviting negative stuff in your energy, because if you invite negative stuff in your energy, that's how your life is going to be negative all the time. Negativity should be irrelevant. You shouldn't even be thinking negative. Anything that you think should be positive.
Negativity should be a teacher. It should be something.
We're old enough to know right from wrong now.
It should teach you a lesson.
But
how old are you? We're old enough to know right from wrong, but a lot of us still do wrong anyway.
But at the same time, nobody's perfect. But at the same time, I'm not going to invite something back in my. If I did something 20 years ago that was negative, I'm not going to invite that in my system right now, because that was 20 years ago. I've grown from it.
All right, maybe you misunderstood, because I said 20 years ago. Because I'm not saying 20 years. Maybe even
10
5.
years ago. 5. Why? If
3,
I've grown
2,
from that, why am I recreating it?
The thing is that you have to move on.
Exactly.
You got to stop overthinking.
Once it happened, it's done. Once it happened, it's done.
Like I said, man.
Don't bring it back up. It's over with.
Because, like I said,
when you keep bringing it back up, you keep reigniting that fire, and that energy just keep going. Go ahead. For what?
But here we go.
For whatever think about reason. Positivity. Don't even think about the negative stuff that happened 10, 15 years ago. It's over with. It's done.
For whatever reason, the universe saw fit for certain energies to be away from us, or for us to separate ourselves from certain energies, and I think it works itself out, because we're coming into contact with people now where it's more that gravitate more to what we're trying to do. You know what I mean? And more, and it's not, it's a more peaceful energy. You know what I mean? It's a more welcoming energy. You know what I mean? So it feels better. It feels right. You know what I mean? A lot of times we force stuff. That's where we need to. Yeah, I mean, like,
it's the people around you, but it's also your mindset, because
I'm not.
If you could be around a room of positive, the whole room could be filled with positive energy, and your mindset going into that room is negative. So now you just converted all those people that are positive.
It's contagious.
in your mind, they're negative.
Yeah.
And everybody else around them like, yo, these some positive people. But you already went up there with that negative mind. So, of course, all those people are going to be negative to you. Whether they're celebrating their business moves, whether they're trying to, you know, combine businesses or tell the next person how to, you know, make their business grow, whatever the case may be. They're talking business, and you're already going in there with a negative mindset. So now you're thinking that they're all negative. They're bragging, they're doing this, they're doing that. So anything negative that's going to come to your mind is you're going to be thinking about these people saying that or doing that. So negativity, look guys, negativity should never be a entity. Don't even think negative. Start thinking positive. Your day will go positive. I used to think negative all the time. Like what? Why am I doing this? Or why? I'm not even on that level no more. Everything that I do and think is positive. Negative is not even in my system. So think positive, your life will go positive.
Stay
and then
consistent.
If you have those negative people around you, you got to figure out how to deal with them. Either you cut them off or you got to deal with them. So it's up to you. But
just stay consistent.
Deal with them in a positive way. Don't deal with them back negative.
The right people will fall in your life if you stay consistent.
Absolutely.
The right people will come to you. You don't have to worry about going out looking for them. They will find you if you stay consistent. That energy is, I mean, like I said, man, the right energies connect. So people that were meant to be in your life are meant to be in there. I mean, that's something that, like I said, it's a no-brainer. That's just a natural thing.
Well, yeah, and also you invite people in your energy by your energy. So if you have positive energy, you're going to attract people with positive energy. If your energy is negative, you're going to attract negative energy.
A lot of positive. I like real energy because there's a lot of positive and negative in everybody. So long as you try to stay more positive than negative. You know what I mean? Try to keep the negativity to a minimum. You know what I mean? Because
don't do it at all. Not to a minimum. Don't be negative at all.
Yeah.
You send out to the universe what you want to be returned back to you. So don't even be negative.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I don't know. I'm more. Like I said, I look at it more.
It's a growing process and it's a learning process. But once you start learning it, you'll start feeling better about yourself.
Yeah.
And then you won't worry about the people around you. You'll start feeling better about yourself. So everybody else that got their little issues around you, you don't even worry about that because you're just like, whatever, okay. You know, you're worried about yourself.
Yeah.
So just keep that positive energy. Don't feed off of other people.
That's why I think a lot of people get into these like a lot of people get infatuated with these social media. Like I hear like a lot of stuff that's going on with the Fabulous situation and now Cardi B. Like people, I think because they're lacking it in their lives, so they try to hold on to it in these celebrities' lives. Like I'm talking about like as far as
why even if you don't like Cardi B or whoever.
That's not. I'm saying as far.
I'm just saying
people. Because people get
don't even watch it.
But people get. I'm
not listening to her album because I don't care for her. So I'm not going to invite that in my energy. I don't care for her. So why listen to her album?
Yeah.
I'm not going to just listen to it to say I don't like it. I'm going to listen to it. I'm not even going to listen to it.
I listen to it because the reason why I listen to it is because everybody was talking about how great it was.
Well,
that's the reason why.
But you don't like her. So you got that same. But
look, when I heard it,
you don't like her.
I gave it a chance. I'm not going to. I listen to everything. But
you already knew what your outcome was going to be. You knew you wasn't going to like it. So why did you even listen to it?
And I'm listening because I'm listening what I
So you're letting society control you?
No, I'm going to get my. No, I didn't let them control me. I listened to what they said, what they classified as great, and I looked at it and I called it what it was.
But
bullshit.
In your mind, you knew it wasn't going to be great.
No,
right?
I didn't know because I'm hearing prominent people. Her music. Prominent people. Erykah Badu. I mean, Oprah. I mean, people are.
So you're looking at people.
I'm talking about people who are that were redoing it. So I'm saying no. Look, I said, wow. Let me give her a shot.
But why though?
And then I gave her a shot. And she's just what I suspected she was.
Well, if you already knew it in your mind, that's the thing. If you already knew it in your mind,
bullshit.
If you already knew it, now you're just attracting that energy back in your system. Yes, it is.
Energy.
If you already knew in your mind that you wasn't gonna like her,
I'm good.
Or the music, why even listen to it? That's my point.
She doesn't have any kind of what's called on mind. I don't care about her being pregnant, but a lot of people do. That's what I'm trying to say.
You don't like this girl, but you know more about her than I do. I don't even listen. I don't even feed into her energy. Like. Stay away from stuff that you don't like. You already knew that the album you wasn't gonna like the album. So why even listen?
I don't like the impact that it has.
That's just like somebody watching the news every day, and they know the news is going to be.
But see, the reason why I listen to it is because I know that kids are listening to it. So this is the reason why. And then when they listen to it, I know that it messes with their head. Like she's talking about, I only fuck with niggas that are in and out of jail. You know what I mean? And the guy, the one dude
and
on there,
the
21
point
Savage is on there talking about, well, you know what I mean? I pop a Molly before I do. I mean, you're talking about stuff that's just, you know what I mean? That is the reason why this generation, I believe, is.
But you already know
that's
this.
the reason why. But see, my thing is that I listen to it because I want to listen to what the younger generation is listening to.
You already know what her album was going to be because you used to complain about her song.
Because I'm not, but I'm not going to be
What's the song that
passive
you complain about?
But I'm not going to be passive about
Fuck 'em and I get some money?
Fuck 'em and I get some money.
Okay, so you complained about that song and that's one of her songs, right?
Yeah.
So if you know that was one of her songs, you knew the other song, her album was going to be similar to that,
I'm going to speak out about it. That's why it's because we sit over here and we become docile to it. And the next thing you know, the only way you can't sit over here and be quiet about shit like that and then expect change. You can't expect there to be any more. If you're gonna sit over here and you're gonna dance to the shit, you know what I mean, without saying like, yo, this is some bullshit. You know what I mean? First of all, it's not good to begin with. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna sit over here and I'm gonna say, well, look, this is something that we don't need to be feeding our kids. This is something they don't need. They don't need to be fucking fed this shit. So I'm going to come out and talk about it.
We all know that, though.
Yeah, so, but here's the thing, is that maybe somebody hear me talking about it, they'll start talking about it. You know what I mean? We need a little bit more positivity.
They should be talking about
that negative vibration is being passed around. They know how music is a big part of black culture, African American culture. They know that we live off of our music. And so I think that they infiltrated it, and that's why we're getting fed this bullshit. And then they don't give you an alternative to it. Like, they don't give you anything. So you sit over here. That's the reason why I have to talk about it, because nobody else is. Everybody else is dancing and bopping their head to it.
And they're going to continue to dance and bop their head.
Yeah, well, I'm going to continue to talk about it.
Don't support it.
Yeah.
Don't support it. That's where it comes from. Don't support it. Right. Now, you done set up there and you done watch that girl's album and she done got support from her damn album.
I got a streaming service.
It don't matter.
I got a streaming service, so I get
you still listen to it.
You think
just like she said at the awards. She said everybody's downloading my video at the awards. I just so happened to watch the awards, and she had came up there and got her award, and she said, I want to thank everybody out there that's hating on me, that's downloading my video. All you doing is making it better for me, and she's speaking the truth.
All right. Well, she got one stream from me, and that's all she gonna get. I get enough of her on the radio. I don't need to go streaming for her goddamn music. They play her on the radio. She's a.
Well, I didn't hear it. I don't care for that type of music, and I'm not gonna listen to it. Yeah, I'm not gonna support anything like that. So I'm sorry.
You get there. We go down there and we get to a club, man, and we feeling good, and they start playing that music. You gonna sit over there and get on that floor and dance too?
No, never. Don't try to turn it back on me because you don't listen to the album.
Listen to that bullshit.
You done listen to the whole album.
I'm sorry,
to come on a radio show to complain about it.
What you want me to do? I'm sorry, man. I'm not gonna co-sign some shit that I know ain't real, man.
You just nosy. You listen to what people say. And
like I said, I watched it. As
soon as you read that they were saying about her album, you probably downloaded it right away.
Like I said, it was like Fox. I listened to it I used to watch Fox News. Yeah, I mean, I used to watch Fox News just so I could get mad. Just to be like, yo, just to see what this motherfucker gonna say.
But why is you putting that energy in your system when you
get
mad?
And that's the thing, and that's what, you know what? And you are
mad.
You are 100% right. I said, you know what? I see what they're doing now. They're trying to make me mad. So I'm gonna feed into it. So I'm not gonna even allow that energy, like you said. So I cut off Fox News. I don't watch them no more. There you go. You know what I mean? Even if I see them now, if they're on, I just block them out. Like, I know what they're about. You know what I mean? So that's the thing.
That's the key.
That's what I do with this. So that's what I do with this music. Yeah.
And that's why I said it's about controlling your energy.
So even though I'm talking about Cardi now, I won't listen to it no more, and I won't even talk about it no more until I see her again, until I see another endorsement deal. You know what I mean? Because that's where they give the endorsements deals to. Well, and then people say you're hating. No, it's not. I'm just saying that there's some people out there that should be getting those endorsement deals that probably are a little bit better representation of the culture. You know what I mean? Like Black China, she had a stroller deal, and then she went and snatched somebody up. Somebody tried to touch her baby at Great Adventure, and she lost her stroller deal because she had a major deal that she had signed. I'm like, and they do that based off of your followers. So, and then, you know what I mean? Just a couple weeks ago, she had a sex tape out. You know what I mean? It's just that's just bad. Just polluting. I leave it alone. I leave it alone.
I don't let it fester my
It's not gonna.
My flesh.
Me neither. Me neither.
I don't let it fester in my flesh. But
me neither. But it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, y'all know what's right and what's wrong. So
yeah,
whatever you want to do. So we're gonna get ready to wrap up.
Yeah.
Again, hit us up on Facebook, Instagram. If you guys want any events catered or whatever the case may be, we got you. Also, download the Elev8tion Radio app. There's other radio shows that come on. There's one coming on at 2, actually. It's really good. So definitely support Elev8tion Radio. And if you guys, like I said, we want us to sponsor you, please hit us up because we're looking for sponsors as well.
Yeah. I mean, or just like people that have businesses that they want to promote.
If you want to come on the show, hit us up and we'll get your bio.
If you want us to promote it.
Yeah, we'll read over your bio and we'll let you know a time and a slot where you can come on to the show. But again, we want you guys to enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Elev8tion Radio, Black Love Experience Radio. Right. And we will see you guys next Sunday.
Alrighty.
Right?
Take it easy.
Peace. Thank you.
Hmm.